Hello, welcome to Celestial Waters. My name is Demi, so we're going to hop right into it. This is going to be a message for those of you. This is from Archangel Metatron firstly, and Archangel Michael is also coming through. But I can feel those two archangels very, very strongly around me. And it's a message connected to chosen ones feeling very isolated, or the illusion of isolation when you're in this physical density. Because now they're showing me a tree, like an ancestor tree. So your ancestors are always connected to you. They are you and you are them. And then you've got your spiritual court, and you've got the archangels, the seraphim, the most high gods. You have powerful angelic beings that are always around you, and then your ancestors are literally made up of the same stuff as you. So technically we are never alone, but obviously coming to earth, incarnating into earth, being a soul, having a human experience, this density can feel like you don't belong or you're separated a lot of the time. And that's the kind of energy I was feeling coming from some of you within the collective. So Archangel Metatron particularly, he was coming through because he wants to come through about the message of I wanted to say illusion, the message of isolation. So he's saying it's an illusion, it's an illusion, you are not alone. And a lot of you are actually about to be coming into unions with more of your soul's tribe, particularly like romantic, like your divine counterpart. If you haven't met this person yet, there's a lot of people coming together. And now he's pointing, he's showing me like groups all over the world who will be coming into union. Millions, it's millions and millions of people. So if you watch those videos where it says like divine union is coming in, this is only for a few of you, that could still be for a lot of people, because I keep saying it's millions. There's millions of people now that God is saying, right, it's the right time. You're coming into union. You're coming into union. You're coming into union. Da 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 da. I need to slow down. I got a mixed feeling. I was like, I wanted to like choke up, and at the same time, it's like all these downloads and messages are coming from like, okay, let me get out. At the same time, he's like, breathe, calm down, ground, come into your body. The downloads aren't going anywhere. They're coming through, they aren't going to go anywhere. They're lingering here in the ethers, and they'll wait for you to pull them into your body and express them. Some of you guys could be channelers as well and readers as well, or maybe you just have this gift. You don't necessarily have to be on YouTube and expressing it in this way, but I feel like you have this gift inside, and your family members will know, like your closest ones will know, your friends will know, maybe even your colleagues. I'm hearing the word colleagues. They know that you're different. They know there's something different about you, and that you've come here for a path that isn't of the average person. And this is the thing, like they're not saying that one is better than the other one. Someone has a divine mission. When someone's come here to be average person, it's just that this person, the divine mission, they've remembered at the soul level who they are. They've remembered their anointing, their mark, and the fact that they are a child of God, because we're all a child of God, and they've risen up into that. So when I say chosen ones, that's what I mean. People who have claimed the fact that they are chosen, they have an anointing. We have here Lady Venus, downloads and understanding, truth is being revealed, deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. So I feel like this is what you guys are integrating right now. You could feel a bit like me, that you're getting so many downloads coming through, so many codes, like, oh my god, I don't know where to start, I need to get this out, or I need to express this, or I need to go with this idea, and then I have this idea, then I have this idea. And your spiritual court and ancestors are like, breathe, chill out, pull back. They're now saying, he's saying, pull back your energy, and he wants me to share with you guys. So the Most High God told me directly, this was a few months back, because I got rid of Instagram. He was like, you need to get rid of Instagram. And I was feeling a weird energy from Instagram, like kind of like evil eye, hate energy. And every time I posted, I kind of got like someone wanting me to be mute and shut up. It was really very strange, icky energy every time I went on there, and I was having weird dreams about it. Anyway, the Most High God was like, you need to get rid of Instagram. It was very direct, very loud. It wasn't a silent, it was get rid of it. And he said, get rid of Instagram and then money will come in. And I was like, and I didn't want to get rid of it because I've got like voice notes and chats on there from one of my cousins who passed away a few years ago. But he was like, and I heard her say, I'm in your heart. That doesn't matter, I'm in your heart. And the Most High God said, get rid of Instagram, money will come in. I got rid of it. I kid you not, an hour later, 2 new clients came in. An hour later, 2 new clients came in. And his God was like, see? Don't doubt me, see? Listen to my words. And this is the thing, because you guys, these downloads are coming from directly from the Most High. You now have that, you've got the Most High on speed dial. Before you were going to like the archangels, your ancestors, your spiritual court, this ascended master, this light being. Now you're going directly to God. It doesn't mean that you're not still going to different spirits and entities that are part of your spiritual court, because that's what they're there for. But you have that direct line now to the Most High God. And that's like established. I'm hearing the word established. It's really established. So maybe before the line was kind of a bit jagged. I'm getting kind of like a jagged, or you were getting psychically attacked, and it kept kind of like going up to the Most High God, and then it was being broken. It's like something was trying to interfere in the current. I'm hearing a current, but now you have that foundation, and you have that direct line to the Most High God. The wisdom, the downloads coming through you guys right now. I'm getting a wow. There's so many jewels and wisdom that's coming through you. And I feel like this is you when these downloads are coming through and you're expressing it in your own way, because you're an authentic channel, right? You're expressing it in your own way and you're getting like wowed by yourself. Maybe some of you guys are practicing like doing messages like this for YouTube or sharing yourself on a different app. But you could be doing that, or you could just be sitting down and you're writing. I'm seeing someone right now, and what you're writing, you're like, what the hell, I didn't even know I had this in me. You're writing very, very profound and very sacred knowledge, and you're writing it out. It's like you're also tapping into your Akashic records. But your Akashic records, I'm hearing Pleiadian, that is connected to you having lives in like galactic star systems or different star systems or different realms. That would be connected to being a starseed. So you guys could resonate with being a starseed. I'm hearing indigo. And I'm hearing the Seven Sisters. So the Seven Sisters is a star system which is close to Sirius Sun. It's like neighbours to Sirius Sun, but they're both coming through. And then we have here soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. Again, you see this kind of galactic starseed connections that is coming through here. So this is what you guys are waking up to and pulling it down. It's not necessarily you're waking up to, because you've known for quite some time, but now you know how to pull it down into you, integrate it and express it. And not do it in a way where like, oh my God, I need to get this out. I need to get this out now. Maybe you felt like in the past when you was at work or you were doing something else, you were getting a download through. You had to stop everything and just write it down and get out because it was going to leave. That's not going to be the case anymore, because you're going to allow it to integrate. I feel like you're more grounded in your physical body and who you are. And this could also be where you guys are being called to work on the fact that you are not alone. You're not separated. You are not alone, and you do belong. You belong here. There's a reason that God asked you to come and incarnate into this time, because this is what is happening. There's lines and lines of souls. I work with spirit babies. That's what I specialize in, spirit baby readings. There are lines and lines of souls who are wanting to be born right now. And this has been happening for a while, because this is a very significant time in human history. Can't even speak. Significant time in human history. So all these souls are wanting to come through and have this human experience and be here now and watch the pendulum swing. Metatron is saying the pendulum is swinging, and everybody wants to be here and watch it and see it happen. But you're here. God chose you to be here. Why? It's like, this is what you could be asking yourself. Okay, why? Let me pull up my soul's contract. I'm seeing some of you pull up your soul's contract, your Akashic records. You're looking at it, you're reading everything in the fine print, and you're asking, okay, why? What did I come here for? What's my calling? What's my soul's purpose? What's my divine mission? Many of you will already be on your mission, but you will have those moments, those kind of wobbly moments, I call them, where you're like, oh my God, am I on the right path? Am I actually supposed to be doing this? That's usually when your faith is being tested. And yeah, that can be the devil and his minions testing your faith, but it can also be the fact that it's God leaning right into you, and he's right in your ear being like, are you sure? Are you sure you're a child of God? Are you sure? Are you sure that you are going to continue to worship me and not idolize another and put another on a pedestal? That's the energy that is coming through. So you guys could be being careful of the stars and the people that you watch and you admire. That's also a message coming through. You could be very, very mindful right now of like the programs you're watching, the movies you're watching, the music you're listening to. I'm hearing artistry in general. You're being very careful of those who are calling themselves stars and those who are in positions of fame. Because you know when the pendulum is swinging, it means that God is going to be putting his people in positions of fame. So you're looking at people who've always been there. You're like, because obviously not everyone in Hollywood is going to be a weirdo. A lot of them are, but not everyone. And we have here, Melchizedek, higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further your progress. Exactly that. You're a leader. You're stepping up to lead. And this is the thing. You're leading yourself first. And when you're leading yourself, it is quite lonely and isolating. But again, that's an illusion. Because you don't necessarily fit in with the crowd. Because obviously you're the one who's supposed to be leading by example. So you can't fit in with the crowd. And if you made yourself fit in, that's where you have to repress. That's where you have to hide. That's where you become that ghost of yourself. And you're refusing to do that. I feel like some of you guys need to work on your throat chakra. As my throat chakra has actually been feeling very, very clear. I've been doing work on it. I have actually been fasting. I'm doing like a week fast. I have actually been fasting. And I've been praying this morning. But when I've sat down to do this reading, that's when it's like a fuzziness. You know, like a static when you turn on the TV. I could kind of see it and then I could feel it here, like a fuzziness coming up. So it's like something is trying to mess with your channel, because they have me bring up about me with Instagram. I got rid of Instagram. It's like I was being psychically attacked and someone wanted me to go mute. That energy is coming through. So you guys need to cast out and rebuke those psychic attacks. Someone doesn't want to see you shining. They don't want to see you stepping into your stardom, into your light. They don't want to see you posting. If you're someone who posts on social media, they don't want to see you posting. That's what's coming through. They just want you to kind of shut up, go back into yourself, kind of isolate, go into your shell. That's not going to happen. They can fuck off. We have the divine director, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. I heard don't swear. Then I'm hearing, I'll do what I want. It's my party. I can dance if I want to. That's what I'm hearing. So maybe someone doesn't like the slang you use or the fact that you swear. Maybe you've got a bit of like a potty mouth like me. Because half the time it just comes out. When I'm channeling, sometimes it just comes out. So I'm like, see? That's spirit. That wasn't even me. That was spirit swearing through me. No, but they're saying is what, express yourself how you want to express yourself. Who cares? That's the energy that's coming through here. And you guys could be saying that, like, who cares? Go away. Maybe you got someone nitpicking at the way you speak or something about the slang or your accent, or maybe you don't speak clearly. Some of you could have had like a speech impediment or a stutter. Something like that is coming through. I'm seeing the word Tourette's. So maybe that's what people say to you. You may not actually have Tourette's. You could do. But people may say to you, you've got Tourette's because you swear so much. And you're just like, fuck off. Don't care. Whatever. We have intervention and purpose. Because some people like this. Some people like the readers who come online and they just say whatever, and they don't necessarily, obviously you need to be sticking to YouTube guidelines because you're going to get yourself removed, but they don't necessarily follow the rules like that. Like a rebel with a cause. That's the energy that's coming through. I feel like that is you guys. It's like with that card as well, I'm getting that you're putting on your armor. You've armored yourself and you're putting on your armor because you do have a more battle ahead. Because obviously each level there's going to be another demon. There's going to be something else you need to fight and defeat. I'm being shown kind of like in a gaming, like someone playing a game. You get to one level, you're like, yeah, right. You get to the next level, you go through that, you get to the end, and there's like this another demon, there's another adversity, this challenge you need to get past, an obstacle. That's what's happening with you guys right now. But when you get past this level, it's like there's going to be a clearer open road and there won't be anything for a while when it comes to battles. But obviously, you know, being a chosen one, it kind of comes with it. You are going to be under a psychic attack. There's not always going to be a constant psychic attack. That may be the way that you guys are feeling, but you will be under psychic attack a lot of the time, particularly when you're in between timelines, when you're in between frequencies, where you're about to have a level up, because that's when they can get you, when you're in that void space. What else, Spirit? Jeez, all right. We have here priorities, building blocks for life, and that flew out with boundaries, set them daily, yeah. And they see the wings here. I'm just staring at the wings here. Archangel Metatron is around you guys very, very strongly. He's coming through more strongly here in this reading. Normally, I'm much more connected to Archangel Michael because he's my overseeing Archangel. But I could feel Archangel Metatron around me this morning. Again, I'm staring at the blue in this triangle here. So you guys, please do work on your throat chakra. Do some praying on your throat chakra, and you can also do some releasing on your throat chakra. So with our chakras, particularly with our feet chakras and with our hand chakras, sometimes we get energetic bio build up. If you go into meditation, you can kind of pull like a plug out of these chakras and visualize yourself releasing this energetic bio. When I do visualizations and meditations like this, it usually looks like black gunk that is getting released, and you release it and you do this meditation until it comes out clear. And you ask your spiritual core, specifically ask Mother Mary to come in and assist you when it comes to this kind of healing. But I feel like you guys also need to do this on your throat, like pull out this plug from your throat chakra, open it, and then ask any energetic build up and bio to be released. And this can be from you not saying no when you wanted to. This can be from you guys having a lack of boundaries. This bio could have been there for a while, and maybe now it's coming up to the surface because it's ready to come out, because they're being shown like somebody like throwing up. Some of you guys could have recently thrown up, or maybe you keep gagging when you're eating certain foods, or when you're smelling. It's like when you're smelling certain foods and around certain foods, and this wasn't usually happening. So it may also be like your body is rejecting certain foods that you've been putting into it. It doesn't want that anymore. It could be your throat chakra that needs some of you guys to be fasting. That's coming through for someone, because this is going to help you to realize you are the key. You hold the key to your self-mastery. You hold the key to this horizon. It's going to assist you walking towards this path, to this brighter horizon through this portal, because I do feel like you're about to be at a portal. And I can just see the Most High God. He keeps leaning in. He's like, are you a child of God? are you a child of God? And he's asking you. And when he leans in and he asks you like that, this is where you have that direct line. This is where you can feel like you're having a psychic attack, or you can be getting frustrated. You can start to doubt yourself, because God is asking you, do you have that willpower to stand fully in your anointing? Are you going to pass this test, or are you going to reaffirm that you want to stay stuck in this karmic cycle? Or have you completed it? Have you closed it out? Are you ready? It's like God is saying, are you ready? Action, movement needed here. So again, some of you guys need to be taking, I'm staring at this, it's taking action towards your brighter horizon. Don't let anybody hold you back. It's giving the energy of you like getting like a new job, an opportunity, or you just choosing of your own accord to be like, okay, I feel called to this country over here, I want to move. And your family and friends be like, oh no, don't move, because then we're never going to see you. I'm hearing like that's selfish of them. They need to let you go. You need to fly your nest, because that's the only way you're going to grow. When you fly the nest, that's how you grow. And that's how you evolve. That's how you build your character. But also how your soul can come through and assist in building your human character. That's coming through for someone. What else, Spirit? Can I get one more card for the collective? Thank you. We have here pink, self-love and nurturer. Yeah, this is what you guys are doing. I'm seeing a seahorse. I'm seeing a seahorse, and now I'm being shown a chess piece. So it's like you're holding this chess piece and you're about to make a move that no one sees coming. And it's like checkmate. Now I'm hearing checkmate, and you're about to win. So it's like you're playing chess with someone, and it's like big groups of people. So maybe this is like family, friends, colleagues. It could also be the dark forces. People that don't necessarily want to see you rising up for whatever reason. It isn't always for like spiteful reasons. Sometimes it just means because they don't have access to you. That means they won't be seeing you as much as that kind of energy. But it's like you're playing this chess game and they think they're winning. They're all there like smirking like, yeah, they're never going to make that move. They're never going to do it. And you're just like, boom. And take all of their pieces off the board and like checkmate. You guys could have a lot of pink energy within your aura right now. You could be seeing chess pieces everywhere and the seahorse symbol everywhere. Hold on a second, I need some tea. This deck? No, they want this deck. What else, Spirit? Do the collective need to hear? That just hit me here in my throat. So the throat is coming through again. That's significant. So do work on your throat chakra. It's like they're screaming it at you. Miracles and manifest and believe. Yeah, it's going to help you to express yourself in a more grounded way. It's going to help you to chill out and not be like, oh my god, I need to do this by this age. That could also be something that's going on with you guys at the moment. I haven't done this yet and I'm this age. They're wanting you to chill out, because that means that you haven't fully let go and let God. It means you haven't surrendered and you aren't fully trusting in your path, in the path that your soul wrote out divinely for you. Miracles are about to happen, and they're often very, very simple, and sometimes they can actually be very, very grand. They're saying it's both. You're going to have miracles of both, very simple and very grand. And they're saying to remember that there is a profoundness in the simplicity of life. There is a profoundness in the simplicity of life. Archangel Metatron is saying that. It's also saying it's going to be your choice when this gold, I'm staring at these fleckers of gold, when this gold, these blessings come into you, it's going to be your choice if you want to extend your hand and share them with those around you. But obviously there's going to be certain people you won't be able to share with. God will say no. You still need to check in with the Most High God. But then there's going to be others, well, that's going to be of your free will. So obviously people who are completely haven't been doing the work, maybe it's people who've even been sending you this hate and this evil eye, and you haven't seen it yet. And they could come to you when this blessing's coming, it was about to come in, and trying to, it's like they're reaching out their hand trying to get a piece of the pie, and you may share it. I'm hearing out of naivety or out of the kindness of your heart, because they're showing me a heart and it's white. It's in your chest, so that's pure. That's a pure heart in your chest. So you're going to want to give. But there's people around you who've been staring at you with kind of like a sinister look. I'm looking at this here. It's not like he has a sinister look, but it's like they just have this gaze on you and they're just... That's weird. Like imagine if you're just like walking down the street and you walk past someone and they're just like... That's weird. That's not normal. That's the energy that's coming through. Maybe you've been noticing that people have been staring at you differently, or they've been looking at you and then you look and for a split second there's like a sinister look and then they kind of just smile. It's like that energy coming through. You're going to start seeing who people are around you. We have here the teacher, walk the talk, and that's come out with holy anger, be the change. Yeah. And you see how with be the change, hold on. The eyes are covered. It's completely covering the face, so he's not seeing. You're about to see. You're going to step into your leadership in being the teacher. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. And it's the Most High saying this. When the teacher is ready, the student appears. Huh? When the... That is correct, though. When the teacher is ready, the student appears. But it's like the Most High God is saying this to you. And it's like he's appearing, but he's appearing into your life in a whole new way. Because it's like that connection I was getting. There's something about the connection now you guys have to God. It's like you have God on speed dial. Whatever prayer you're going to send out, whatever thought you're going to send out, boom, it's going to get there straight away. You could be noticing that people are coming to you when they're going through stuff. Or people just could be coming to you like recently being like, oh, can you pray for me? Can you pray for me? Because they know of your connection to God. They can see it. It's like they can see this line that you have. It's like a white line that's coming from your crown right up to the heavens, to the Most High, and it's like unfuckable, unwaverable. Like these psychic attacks were coming in before and they were messing with the currents, they were messing with the connection and the static. They were seeing the static in the throat though, so it's like you've been working on your throat. When you have these firm boundaries out, some of you still need to do a bit more work. This is when that pure connection to the Most High is going to get even stronger, and nobody can fuck with it. And if nobody can mess around with that, they can't mess around with your throat, they can't mess around with your boundaries and trying to tell you who you are and what you should be doing. That's the energy coming through. I do feel like some of you guys are going to get an opportunity and you're going to be being asked to move or have an opportunity to move. And it could be people around you trying to hold you back. But really these people need to be seeing you as the teacher, and they need to be learning from your example and your connection to God. But they're not. They're refusing to. They're refusing to see who you truly are. There could be certain birds that are coming around you guys recently, like little robins in the garden. What else, Spirit? I feel like some of you guys have been spending a lot more time in nature and like connected to trees. Some of you guys could be tree huggers, but I feel like even if you're not, you could just be like touching trees more, and you're getting downloads and messages from trees as well. What else, Spirit? We have here, I can't pronounce this one. I thought the nipples were showing then. They're speaking about here, some of you guys may be recently being called to cover your crown and cover your hair. That's coming through for somebody. But straight away, I'm staring at the jewelry that is on the throat here. Maybe you guys have been working with a new crystal. It could be kind of this orange colour. It could be a new necklace that you've purchased. And you've been working and connecting with your throat chakra with this orangey crystal that's coming through here. It could be to do with prosperity. You could be working with a crystal. I'm hearing a citrine to do with prosperity. Maybe you're placing it on your throat because this is going to assist you in asking for people to pay you, to pay for your services. Or maybe you're wanting to ask your boss or your workplace for a pay rise. You've kind of been reluctant because I'm getting like a shyness. You've been reluctant, a shyness. That's connected to believing in yourself, in your self-worth. But they're wanting you to step up and take that action. Step up and take that action, to ask for that pay rise, put your prices up. It's like that energy is coming through, and it's coming through to do with prosperity and money. But you need to say it. You need to voice it. You need to demand that people pay you. You are that lotus. You're that lotus that bloomed from the mud, and a lot of chosen ones and anointed people are. Because obviously you've got to walk out of hell. You've got to walk up those steps out of hell and walk yourself up to a heaven. That's ascension. It's not going to be easy. This is divine masculine energy. This is given Archangel Michael. See how I smiled, right? Archangel Michael coming through with this divine masculine energy. You see this powerful, the look in the eyes and this powerful glow. This is what people are staring at, because like this is your soul. This is what they're seeing when they look in your eyes. They're seeing God's holy light come through and it's flickering out your eyes. This is why people are just staring at you. And they keep getting me to do that. So people could literally be staring at you like that, and you're like, what are you doing? I'm seeing a classroom setting. So maybe some of you guys are in college or university and you're noticing people just looking at you very strangely. And maybe they don't even notice what they're doing. Then you look up, kind of give them a look, and they're like, that kind of energy coming through. Could also be happening on public transport. They're seeing this glow about you, and it's in your aura as well. And you really and truly like merge your divine feminine energy with your divine masculine energy. There's a protector energy that's coming about you guys. And you are protecting yourself. You're protecting yourself, which is where you're also being called to speak up. Make sure you have those firm boundaries. Because boundaries are your first form of protection. Your auric field being strong and not having any holes or energy leaks, that's a first form of protection. So wanting you to put up those spiritual walls. Let's get some signs for you guys you could be seeing at present. Just keep staring at this Melchizedek card, higher learning. So maybe you're really connected to this ascended master at present, or some of you guys need to call him in and ask him to assist you in working with you, with your soul's blueprint. And also Archangel Metatron. What else, Spirit? We have here Firefly, Wonder. This is kind of what these eyes was reminding me of. You see here on the masculine energy, the Firefly. It's like he has firefly eyes. That's the energy that is coming through here. Maybe you guys live in an area where you have fireflies where you live. You could be seeing them everywhere. Some of you guys could be watching a movie or watching programs and you're noticing that there's like fireflies in there. So I would like Google the spiritual meaning of the firefly. Hold on, I'm going to do that now. So they mean hope, good luck and renewal, representing the ability to shine even in darkness. And this is what you guys have done, because Spirit is saying you are the lotus flower. So they're asking you to shine even in darkness. Shine your light. Even if you're surrounded by people who are very heavy in their energy bodies, who are of a lower vibration, who aren't doing the work that you are doing, because that's the biggest test. When you're surrounded by people who aren't on this ascension pathway, who don't put God like the priority in the forefront of their life, and have a very, very heavy energy, because their energy, even if they're not doing anything to annoy you or to irritate you, their energy and your energy aren't going to mesh well. You're not going to be on the same wavelength. So you're going to be influencing each other and irritating each other on an energetic level. That's a big test for chosen ones and anointed ones. You'll find you're often born into like karmic families, or you deal with like a lot of karmic lovers who just kind of want to bring you down. That kind of energy. This is what you're rising above. It's like God teaching you how to be still and how to recenter when there's a lot of loud noise and chaos going around you. Like everything's going to shit, and he's asking you to sit there and meditate and come into your zen. That's what it happens, and that's the character that's being built when it comes to your spiritual body. When you're around people who are in darkness, who are quite heavy in their energetic makeup, in the, I'm hearing nature. So maybe you feel like you're always around people who are quite heavy within their nature. What else, Spirit? That just means they have a lot of karma and a lot of baggage that they are not working through. They keep pushing it down, repressing it and pressing it. Soon, because it's like a suitcase is about to explode, they're going to explode. And it won't be pretty. And God's going to move you away from these people before they explode, because they're not supposed to explode on you. We have here, hello, dark night of the soul, my old friend. I thought we'd never meet again. We became strangers in the night, new feelings surface in the daylight. Don't let rising up fool you. Life will always school you. A higher frequency is no escape when the full moon sends its illumination your way. The chariot from Chiron is here, carrying more luggage for you to unpack, my dear. A psychic attack this is not, but a spiritual test before you reach the top. So are you going to quit or lose your shit? Will you breathe deeply and regain center? Maybe pay a visit to a godly mentor? The idea is to not remain defeated, to get up off your knees and go after your dreams. But what about those who have less over there? What can anyone truly give if their mind is in conflict? Make peace with yourself, stack up those abundant shelves. Only then can you dodge a loaded gun and lend a helping hand to anyone. I'm hearing with this poem here, I felt like I hadn't pressed record then. I'm hearing with this poem here, you've got to start somewhere. You've got to start somewhere. So all of the, maybe like people on YouTube that you watch, or artists that you admire, whether they're a painter, whether they're a writer, whatever it is that they do, they share with the world, they started somewhere. So maybe for some of you, a person that you really admire, if you go back and look at their like previous work, or work when they were first starting and where nobody really noticed them, if you can still have access to it, if you look at that and then you can see their journey and see how they've grown and see where they started and where they are now. Because everybody has to start from somewhere. It's very, very true. But this poem was obviously summing up a lot of the messages that has been coming in for you guys. And they're saying here, don't let rising up fool you. Life will always school you. A higher frequency is no escape. So exactly that. Like being a chosen one, an anointed one, choosing to walk that path of your divine mission, of your soul's purpose. That is what it often feels like. It often feels like isolation, that you're constantly being attacked. And it's like you get over this one battle and then something else happens. And then show me a computer game again. Like you get to one level, you get to the next level, and kind of sometimes like the adversity and the challenges, they get harder and harder and harder. But then you've got more self-mastery, and sometimes you know what to expect. I'm being shown a mock exam. So some of you guys could be doing a mock exam recently. You could be studying. That's coming through for someone. Or is that you guys have just passed your mock exam and now God is moving you into a final test? I feel like that's what it is. You've passed the mock exam. Now you're moving into your final test. Don't give up when you've just passed the mock. Or don't confuse the mock for the final exam. That's a message coming through for someone, because the final test is about to be coming in now. Some of you, I really do feel like calling Ascended Master Melchizedek, because he's going to assist you in getting to this next level, assist you in connecting to your soul's contract, into your blueprint. Do you want another poem? Yep. Okay, what else do the collective need to hear, Spirit? Thank you. Thank you. We have here, Bethlehem star shines down on Christ's altar, appears still in the sky, dances in shooting stars. Humanity's guide during testing times. The Saviour will return, but first we must learn. He was an example to all, though we may trip and fall. There's light in the fight, you'll make it through the night. Just look up above, the sign is a white dove. Though cryptic it may seem, life is but a dream. So it's that Christ consciousness, that's what you're tapping into, your heart. The path of the heart, the path of the human. But also I feel like you guys are very, very much focused on enlightenment. And it's like you're looking at other people around you. It's like you're looking at their third eye. You're looking at your eye. Yours is open. Yours is glowing. Your spiritual eye is like you're in the know. I'm hearing you're in the know. You have the know-how. You're looking at other people, but you're looking at their spiritual eye. You're looking at their psychic eye. You're like, do I want these people around me? Is theirs glowing like mine? Are they aware? Are they conscious like me? Are they connected? It's like the third eye here is connected to the heart. This is what you're looking at. You're looking at this connection here to the third eye, to the heart. You're like, are they the same as me? No, okay, I need to move myself away. And this is what the Most High God is asking you guys to be doing right now, because that's going to move you to the next level. I feel like that is the final test for a lot of you, because it's like the people around you, they may not necessarily be doing anything wrong or be actually like of any harm to you. It's that energy level. It's in the ethers. It's the energy level. You're not the same anymore on the same wavelength, and that will pull you down. I'm hearing by proxy that's going to pull you down, and that's going to keep you stuck because they have a heavy energy. I'm hearing a victim complex, so you could be surrounded by people who are kind of in that victim energy and feel like the world owes them something. I can feel my throat going again. Some of you guys, they're saying to like drink or eat something to soothe your throat. Some of you could literally be having like a cough, like a dryness, like a dry, because I'm seeing someone like you've got sweets, you know, those throat sweets, and when they go down and when you're sucking them, it's kind of like when you breathe in that stuff, when you've got a blocked nose, you're like your throat opens up. Some of you get soothers. They're called soothers. Jesus. I was like, I could see it and I couldn't get the word out. In the UK, we had these throat sweets. They're called soothers. I was seeing those and someone suck on that. So you could recently have like a dry throat, a cough. Maybe you have a cold, but I'm getting more like a dryness in your throat. And it's this static. They keep showing me, you know, when a TV and you're flicking through the channel and it's not connecting properly, it goes to that white and black static. That's what I'm seeing. And it's like here for someone. So they're wanting you to clear that. And connect fully to your true voice, to who you are, to your truth, to your authenticity. It just started pouring with rain. So that's that confirmation, because rain is cleansing, it's clearing. We have here something so mesmerizing about a flame, love lighting candles on a cold winter's day. I sit and pray as the flame dances away. Spirit comes through within this space. It is safe to release. Let us take your worries away. White is offered to cleanse and clear. Speak to us when you're losing faith. In spirit you'll feel a newfound grace. When the wax has melted and the flame goes out, your prayer will be answered without a doubt. A healing is here. Yet you guys are at the end of a cycle, and it's like you're about to pass a final test. Some of you are still in the mock, but others of you are about to pass the final test. And even when you pass the mock, you know what's expected. You know what you need to do. Some of you could even like mesmerize answers. I'm just seeing someone in like the parent revising, preparing for a test. That could be the case for some of you. But it's like some of the so in my GCSE I did media studies. They're bringing this up now. This memory. You basically had to mesmerize your last question. You had to mesmerize the last question. So you already knew what you were going to write down. It was just a case of mesmerize it. Remembering what you going to write down and getting it all out when you're in an exam. That's what I'm being shown. So maybe you guys have an exam that's similar to that, where you just need to mesmerize the answers you've already written and written them down. Or this is a case that you've done that mock exam. You know what's coming next. You know what God's about to throw your way next. You know what the devil and his minions are going to throw your way next. So you're going to pass this with flying colours. It's easy. You got this. You already know what to do. The Most High God is saying you already know what to do. Just tap into that remembrance. It's right here. It's in the ethers. It's right here. Just pull it in. I'm going to get you guys a divine door to close out this reading. I love how it says destiny at the bottom of the deck there. This is what you stepped onto, your destined timeline. Some of you guys literally just stepped onto it, or you're about to. That's what that portal is. We have here the three-eyed raven. As sunrise hits upon the dew, a messenger raven calls out with news. Prepare for the unexpected. Let me show you. And you see here, it kind of looks like dragon's eyes. It looks like two eyes, and then you've got the spiritual eyes. So this is what you guys are seeing about yourself. And you're looking at other people, you're like, right, are we at the same level? If not, I'm going to have to remove myself, and it's not personal. They're also asking you to pull yourself back, your energy back from like apps, different apps or different groups you may be a part of online. This is specifically coming through for online, like Telegram, things like that. They're saying WhatsApp, so maybe you're a part of too many WhatsApp groups. You guys need to do a spring clean when it comes to your social media and the apps that are on your phone that you're using, because it's like you're giving parts of yourself to these groups and to these apps. Like it's like an energy leak, and you need to pull yourself back. But you could be seeing ravens everywhere. I love how it says prepare for the unexpected down here in the fine print. And it's giving like the soul's records, the Akashic records that you guys are looking at within your own record. And you're looking at the fine print. And this is what it says, prepare for the unexpected. Because there is a miracle, both small, both simple, and both grounded, that is coming in for you guys. We have here intuition, simple, complex, words of pain or words that heal. You come to know truth by the way that it feels. Your clairvoyance is mad right now. It's like you're not afraid to sit in the void. You're not afraid to do the shadow work and be in the shadows. And this is where you're pulling a lot of your wisdoms and gems, and you're pulling it up into the light. But I love how it said the intuition, and it said simple on the card right away. So there's something very, very simple about a miracle that is coming in for you guys. Or there's something simple about life going forward and how you express yourself. And how you move with other people. Maybe before you were complicating things, or like, oh, it's complicated, or drama, or that was what other people were bringing to your door. And now you're like, no, I want the simple life. I want the gentle, soft life. I want the simple life. I don't want to deal with other people's crap. And you don't need to, but it's like somebody who only just realized that. And you were like, this is why things were so heavy at times, because I had picked up somebody's hand luggage and pulled it over here at my door, and it wasn't mine. God didn't give it to me. He brought it to their door. So you're putting it back. Anything else, Spirit? They're just that message that was coming through at the beginning, that you are not alone. And sometimes the Most High will ask you to be in isolation, because that's where you do the healing work. That's where you unearth yourself and pull these gems and this wisdom up to the surface. That's where you tap into who you are. That's where you have your remembrance. That's how you come home to yourself in periods of isolation. Sometimes they'll be short for a season. Sometimes it's going to be long and winding. It can be for a few years. But I feel like a lot of you are coming out of the isolation. But you're realizing. I keep staring at this tree on the water. You see the tree here on the water, I'm staring at that. So it's like your ancestors are always there, and your ancestors are literally, they're in your blood. They're like in your psyche. You are them and they are you. So you're realizing you're never actually alone. You're actually always surrounded by your ancestors in your spiritual core, and they're here. And it's even like the Most High God. You're like, God is here. God is in my heart. Christ consciousness. God is, a spark of God is literally residing in you. He made your soul. So you are never ever alone. And you're waking up to the fact that you do belong. You do belong in your physical body. You belong in your vessel, and you belong on earth right now. There is a reason God asked your soul, and the fact that your soul got through and was able to incarnate. When I tell you there are lines and lines and lines and lines and souls who wanted to come through, I get the word light years. Like light years, and we don't even know, like you can't even measure that. That's how many souls have wanted to come through and be here and watch the pendulum swing. Metatron keeps showing me a pendulum swing, and it's about to swing. You guys seeing this as well. You're seeing it as well, which is why you're like, I don't want to be around these crackheads. I don't want to be around these people who aren't putting God at the forefront. You need to be doing this right now. We're in the reckoning. It's not in the way people may expect, but we are in the reckoning. But that's all the messages coming through. I hope that it resonate with someone out there, and I'll see you in another video.